Okay, welcome back to part 3 of Fast and Dirty Web Development, where we're focusing on creating our website in Dreamweaver using the template that we created in Fireworks in video 2. Okay, so what we're going to do, I'm just going to show you the folder that we made last time. We created a little web HTML document, as you can see there, called template. We're going to turn that template into a real Dreamweaver template first up. So what we're going to do is we're going to click on open and we're going to click on template and open, and there it is. Now there are 3 ways of looking at things in Dreamweaver. You can look at the code. Pardon me, you can sneeze really loudly into the microphone. I'm really sorry about that. You can split screen so that if I click on something, you can see the HTML that is associated with it. Or you can click on design. And since we're doing fast and dirty, we're not going to need the HTML. So let's just look at the design. Okay. Now, first of all, we need to save as, file, save as. We're going to create this as a real template. So we've got to find template here. There it is, template files, .dwt. Now that is a special Dreamweaver file type that allows you to make web pages from that, that template design. So I'm going to hit save. And we should be able to manage our site. So what we need to do is click over here and click on manage sites. So if you can't see it, you can just go to window and make sure that file, or you can click on F8, is files is visible over here, the files window. So we just click on this window here, go to manage sites, and as you can see, I've got Daph's website and I've got Daphne website. That's because I've been practicing before I get on the microphone and start talking to you. I'm going to click new, and I have actually called it Daph's website. I've called it Daphne's website before. This time I'm going to call it the real Daphne. Alright, this is the real Daphne, and I'm going to click on the local site folder, which means I'm going to go to the folder where the website is located on my computer. Okay, and it's in that folder right there, Daph's website. Hit OK and select and save. Okay, don't worry about that, it won't happen to you. It's just that I've done this a couple of times, and so I've got 3 sites to manage at the same time. So make sure that the real Daphne, or whatever you're calling yours, is selected and done. Alright, and down here you can see that template.htm is there and template DWT is there, and a folder called images. And in the real Windows world, it's exactly the same. Alright, so here we have our lovely fresh page. You can see where our slices are. Okay, now you can click on them, but don't do anything to them. We want them to stay as they are. But the only thing we do need to edit is this section here, because this is an image full of white pixels. We don't want that. We want to be able to write in there. So what I'm going to do is just click on that section, make sure it's highlighted, hit delete. And suddenly that line around that section is no longer there, and we have some little dotted lines, which means we can actually type. See, there we go. Okay, Control S, always save your work. And look, it's saying this template doesn't have any editable regions. Are you sure you want to continue? Well, yes, I do want to continue, and that's a very good point that you've made. So in this editable region, I'm going to go right hand click, templates, new editable region. I'm going to call it content because that's the part of the web page where all the content's going to go. Okay. And you get a little box down here with the word content in it. What I'm going to do now is I'm going to come down to the bottom, default to the top. So it goes to the top of that section. Okay, I don't want the word content on every page. What I want is a heading. I'm going to hit enter a couple of times. I'm going to write content, text, blah, 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 dot, dot, dot. Alright, so I've just got, it's just a little placeholder for more things to come. Okay, heading, we want it to be a heading size, so we'll say heading 1 down here. We go down to paragraph, heading 1, and I want it to be in the center.
Broke down and cried when I remember the word to that song we danced to that time. I got up and touched the old school wall. Graffiti says it all.
So now we need to make all the pages for our website using our template. So we've got our, the Real Daphne is the name of the site, okay, that I've created. Images, templates, is a folder where our templates, I've got a copy of it here and inside a folder called templates, which happened automatically when I saved it as a template the second time. Okay, so now I'm going to create a new page. Now remember, this link is going to a page called home.html. I'm just going to make sure that it all goes into the right place. Home.html. Click on here. It's going to food.html, and I see why there's a dot dot, because it's coming out of that folder of templates. Okay, so we're going to go file new. File new. Whoops, there we go. And we go page from template, the Real Daphne. Choose our template, make sure we can see it, and hit create. Alright. Now we're going to save this, save as, index.html, and that's going to be, or actually we might just say index, because I don't think we need to write HTML anymore. It just automatically puts things on the end, our suffixes. I'm going to hit save. And here we can make sure that our index page is different from all the others, and we can say welcome to Daph's website. I'm a really interesting cat. Visit me again. I can't think of anything for her to say on her first page, but it would be good if I spelled interesting correctly. There we go. Alright, and you can see up here that there's little asterisks next to the names of the pages, and that's because they haven't been saved. So Control S and update. Ooh. And one more time, Control S, and we've saved it. Okay, let's go File New and create. Make sure it's on page from template, the Real Daphne template. Make sure it's the right one and create. Okay, this one we're going to create is our favorite food page. Favorite food. I like gravy lovers, and I like sardines, etc. Oh, she really likes strawberry yogurt. Whoops. For some unknown reason. Okay, and then we go file save as. And remember what we called it? We called it food.html. And hit save. We go file new. And check all those things. We hit create. This time it was interests. Just going to call it Daph's Interests. Change the heading so that they all look different. Rats, birds, the red ping pong ball, and sleeping. There we go. There are her main interests there, I think. File save as, and we called it interests. .html, save. And there was one more. File, save as. Oops, hang on, cancel. Silly. File new. And create. Finally, it's going to be contact. So we go contact Daphne. Bring Miss Farrell, because she knows how to contact Daph. Yep, okay, and file save as. And that's going to be contact. I'm not sure if it was contacts or contact. Hit save. I'll just check. Alright, so we've created all our pages and they're all saved. All we need to do now is just go back to our folders, just click on index and check if the links work. Favourite food, Daph's interests, contact Daphne. Oh, my link back to Daph's website does not work. Home.html dot. I can see that there's a problem there. Okay, let's have a look. See what's going wrong. I may well have to open the template. Home.html. What did I call that page? I called it index, and that's the problem. Alright, so we need to rename this. Save as home.html. Save. Okay. Let's check it again. And get rid of that index page because we don't need it. Alright, go to home. Contact Daph, click on home, it goes back to home each time. And it works. And there's Daph's new web page. And you can see that the whole top just stays put, nothing moves, except the content below. And obviously if you want to put pictures in, that sort of thing, that's easy. I'm going to put in a picture. We just find a little spot for it. Insert, image. Right, we need to put our image into our images folder. We don't have any pictures in there yet that we can use, so we just need to go and plonk some in. I'm going to Windows E to create a new window. I've got a picture of Daphne here, which I quite like. I'll pop it into my images folder. There we go. Now I'll be able to add it. Insert image. And on my images folder, there she is. Okay. I'll just write Daph as alternative text. Oh, it's a big photo too. That's okay. Alright, let's save it. File, save. Click on our thing here. Double click on our home page, which is the one that we edited. And there's our picture of Daphne looking cute. Okay. And that's how to make a fast and dirty website with no programming whatsoever. Enjoy!